this because I didn't feel like I really needed to. But I'm going to address it because the warrior-like spirit in me that's an Aries, because that's my zodiac, is fighting it. But I'm going to try to be a gentleman about it as much as I can. Apparently, Vlad decided to do an interview where he's taking shots at me and throwing me under the bus. And let me just say for the record, Vlad, you are a coward, a narcissist, and a hypocrite. Because I didn't even really watch the whole video, because what turned me off immediately was he started out by saying, "We not friends." You said to me in my face on multiple occasions that we are friends. But now all of a sudden, because I asked you for a bump in pay and that pissed you off, we're not friends? So which is it? Tell the truth. And let me give you all a little bit of backstory. So basically I called Vlad and said, look, I feel like I want a little bit of bump in pay because I know my value. You once had Lord Jamar, Godfrey, Tony Yayo, Boozy, and me, all of which many times.
Bruh, you a grown-ass 51-year-old man responding to another man by bringing up your zodiac sign, bruh. That's what women do, bruh. Whenever you having a conversation with a grown man, bruh, and he brings up his zodiac sign, that's how you know, bruh, is emotional. That's how you know, bruh, might have been raised by his mom. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the single moms out there, bruh. But grown men don't talk like this, bruh. They shouldn't talk like this, bruh. Then you call Vlad a narcissist. Why in 2026, why is everybody using the word narcissist? How come every time you have a disagreement with somebody or somebody says something that you don't agree with about you, they're automatically a narcissist? Narcissist has to be the most overrated, overhyped word in the world. I don't even think most people even know what a narcissist is, because most people don't use the word the right way. Okay, they don't even use the word narcissist the correct way, bro. They just saying it because it's a big word that sounds cool. You understand what I'm saying? It's a big word that just sounds cool. Like, it's a word that you use to put on somebody to basically destroy their whole character. That's basically what it's used for. Now, I do agree with Aries when he says, and I can't believe I'm calling this man Aries, bro. This man named himself after his zodiac, bro. That's pathetic. But I do agree with Aries when he says that everybody has left Vlad's platform that brings in like most of the numbers, right? Lord Jamar, Godfrey, right? Godfrey's doing this thing right now on TikTok. That dude is hilarious, bro. Like, I used to love his interviews on Vlad. Boosie is gone now, right? I think Charleston White left Vlad TV. He always leaves and comes back, but I don't think Charleston White is on there full time anymore. He also brings a lot of numbers to basically every platform that he goes to. But the reality of the situation is Boosie pretty much set the trend for everybody to get paid what they're worth if they're going to continue doing interviews on Vlad TV, because they see how big Vlad's platform is. And let's be honest, guys, right? Like, these interviews that they do on Vlad TV, Vlad's going to make money off of them forever, right? And some of these interviews, they may not go viral when they first get uploaded. Some interviews go viral years later from Vlad TV, right? All it takes is a clip posted on TikTok, and then all of a sudden an Aries Spears interview from 6-7 years ago can do 5 million views, 10 million views. That's all it takes, right? And Aries Spears is one of the people that goes on a platform that he says a lot of funny things that go viral, because I see him on TikTok all the time. I see funny clips from Aries Spears on Vlad TV on TikTok all the time, bro. And it's old interviews from years ago. So these people are realizing, damn, this guy's making all this money off of me. I'm only getting paid $5,000, $10,000. He's probably making over, well over 100K a year, and, probably more than that every year off of YouTube. Plus, you got to remember that Vlad has the subscription program. There's people that pay money to become members of Vlad's YouTube channel, and they get to watch the entire whole interview before anybody else does. They don't have to wait every week or every 3 days for Vlad to post a 5-10 minute clip of an hour or 2 hour video. So people want to get paid more, and Vlad is not willing to do that. Vlad just sat down and did an interview with DJ Academics, and he crashed out on Aries Spears. So let's get into what Aries Spears had to say about Vlad.
For your best guess, who's the only one left? Me. Godfrey left, Jamar left, Yayo left, and Boozy left. I'm the last one standing. And when people go, yo, I watched the show because of you. Yo, I subscribe to his channel. The moment your interview's over, I unsubscribe. There's value in that. So you're mad at me because I'm recognizing my worth? And I told you I wanted to be fair. I wasn't even saying pay me what you pay Boosie, because I get it. From a numbers business standpoint, I get it. I'm just asking you to be a little bit fair. And now here's the thing. Again, you're a liar, you're a coward, and you're a hypocrite. Because what you do is you want to be seen so badly instead of just doing what you do best, which is stay behind the camera. 2 times you asked to come to my shows. One, I forget where it was in LA. I think it was Oxnard or Brea or whatever. And then the other one at the Nova Theater.
Now, Aries is spitting facts, bro. Vlad is definitely the Diddy of the YouTubers, bro. Like, you know how Diddy always wanted to be in the videos, dancing, hitting the Diddy dance. Take that. Oh, I like that, daddy. Pause. But that's what Diddy be saying, right? That's what Vlad be doing, bro. Like, you know, Vlad likes to overtalk people while he's interviewing them. He feels like his opinion on the specific topic is more important than the person he's interviewing, when people is really only watching the interviews to hear the guest perspective, right? Like, we want to hear what Boosie got to say. We want to hear what Godfrey got to say. We want to hear what Tony Yayo got to say, right? We want to hear what Aries Spears got to say. And Vlad, he likes to be like the star of the interview. You know what I'm saying? He not on camera while he doing the interview, but he wants people to hear everything that he says to the point where he'll overtalk the person that he's paying to interview. You know what I'm saying? So Aries Spears is basically saying that he would invite Vlad to, you know, his comedy stand-up shows, and Aries would want Vlad to shout him out. You know what I'm saying? And listen, bro, I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with that, because Vlad is bringing you to his platform that has over 6 million subscribers. Like, Vlad is like one of the biggest hip hop platforms in the world. So if Vlad is asking you to give him a shout out on stage, like, what's wrong with that, bro? And listen, you don't have to make it awkward. You can shout out Vlad and crack a joke on him. That's probably what he meant. Like, crack a joke on Vlad, you know what I'm saying? And just, you know, make it funny. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. So this whole situation is like, it's not looking good for Vlad, bro, because we have a situation where it seems like a lot of people are boycotting Vlad TV. Aries is basically saying he wasn't even asking for how much money Boosie was asking for. I think Boosie was asking for $30,000 or something like that. You know, Aries Spears wasn't asking for that, but he is the last man standing on a platform that people like to see interviews from. And it's starting to look like Vlad is being a little cheap, man, and this might backfire, man. This could possibly really backfire and hurt Vlad's views in the long run. So let's continue to see what Aries had to say.
Both times, yo, shout me out, shout me out. Why is that? Because it's so important for you to have the attention on yourself. And I didn't shout you out because I knew that. That was my moment. That was my time. When I'm on your show, it's both our times. So there's that. Then here's the other thing. You went and talked shit about my podcast partner, Andy Steinberg, who you befriended. Both times you came to my show. Now all of a sudden, you talking shit about him? Make that make sense. And let's get another thing straight. 9 times out of 10, when you want to boost your numbers, who do you always go to? The black community. So whether you are using us to help your platform, and I'll be real, we help each other. And I've said that. I've never disrespected you. I've never talked crazy about you. I just simply said I want my worth. But you use the black community when you need us, and you play the black card when you in some black dussy. And when I say dussy, I don't mean the word dussy. I mean a word that starts with P that rhymes with dussy. Because that's who you are, gadget. And when I say gadget, I'm not talking about the word gadget. I'm talking about a word that starts with F that rhymes with gadget. You understand what I'm saying? You gadget dussy? And I'll do you one better. I'll come on your show one more time for free. You ain't got to pay me shit. And we could talk about it right then and there so we could get the truth. Because there's 3 sides to the truth. Your story, my story, and the truth. So don't be a coward. Bring me back and let's go through it. And I'll take a page out of Cannabis's book, Second Round Knockout against LL. We could get it live in front of the cameras on your own sitcom. I'll let you kick a verse. Fuck it, I'll let you kick them all. I'll even wait for the studio audience to applaud. Now watch me rip the tap from your arm. Stick you for your Vanguard award in front of your mother first, second, and third born. Have me get on the horn, call Minister Farrakhan, so he could persuade me to squash it. I say, now fuck that. He started it. He forgot what a hardcore artist is. You want to talk shit about me? The one of the best shit talkers in the game? Bring your ass, nigga. Bring your ass. Have me on. Don't be a coward, Dussy. Don't be a coward, Gadget. Let's get it on. Because you Russian, I'll do like Drago. If he dies, he dies.
Hey, Vlad, you got to bring Aries back, bruh. That boy Aries Spears want all the smoke, bruh. He said he'll come back to Vlad TV and do a whole interview for the Freeski. You don't got to pay him nothing so he could put belt the ass and basically expose you on your own platform, bruh. Vlad, don't duck that smoke, bruh. Bring Academics back. Bring my boy DJ Academics back. Let Academics be the moderator. And let's have Aries Spears and Vlad sit chair to chair next to each other and basically talk about it, bruh. Let's put it all out there, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta say this though, bruh. I don't like the fact that guys like Aries Spears, you've been hearing people say for years that Vlad is a culture vulture, right? Dame Dash was the first one to say that, right? Like, people have been saying this for like the past decade. Why do you wait until you're no longer on the platform and Vlad doesn't want you back because he doesn't want to pay you more? Now all of a sudden you want to say that he's using the black community. Bruh, you already knew that when you first did an interview with him, bruh. Everybody knows that Vlad built his platform off of hip hop, bruh, off of black culture. Everybody knows that. This ain't nothing new. So the fact that you waited until now to say that, bruh, that's fake, bruh. That's fake. That's corny. That's so corny. And then you reciting cannabis, bro. Like, bro, it's 2026, bro. Only people that's 45 and older even know who cannabis is, bro. Like, if you're gonna quote a rapper, quote somebody like Jay-Z. Quote somebody like Nas. Quote somebody like 50 or D. You quoting cannabis, bro. You know what I'm saying? You quoting, like, no disrespect to cannabis, but like Aries, bro, you making yourself like a cornball, bro. You got your hat tilted like T.I. You know what I'm saying? And, bro, Vlad said that you would only do interviews if he got a makeup artist to put makeup on your face. So my question is, Aries, did you put makeup on your face before you made this response video to Vlad? You a grown-ass 50-something-year-old man talking about your zodiac sign, telling another grown man, oh, I'm only doing an interview if you put makeup on my face. Like, what? Like, I see why Vlad, like, is not claiming to be your friend, bruh. Because, like, that's weird, gang. Like, you act like you going on the Oprah Winfrey show, Vault. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, shout out to Hope on TikTok on Foe's grave. Like, you act like you going to go do an interview with Gayle King. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you need makeup on your face, bruh? This is Vlad. This is hip-hop. This rap culture, bruh. You might be the only interviewer that goes on Vlad TV that's a black man, bruh, that's asking Vlad to hire a makeup artist, gang. That's insane. And bro, you notice he didn't address this in the whole response. That's how you know it's true. You did not address this in the whole response about you having to put makeup on before you go on Vlad TV. That's crazy, bruh. So listen, man, Vlad, please bring back Aries Spears, man. And let's see what he got to say. And listen, maybe you guys can come to an agreement and you can bring back Aries on the platform. Because I'm not going to lie, bruh, you need Aries Spears, bruh. It's only so long, Vlad, you're going to be able to keep interviewing 6ix9ine before it gets played out. We've seen this before, bruh. Like, you bring somebody new on the platform, they do all these numbers, and then after a year, people get tired of it, and they want to see somebody new. And you need a comedian that's funny, because Aries Spears is funny. I feel like you need him more than ever on Vlad TV, bro. Vlad, you don't want to lose all of these black people on your platform, bro. Because what's gonna happen is the people that watch your videos and stuff like that, that's black like me, we just gonna stop watching Vlad, bro. Facts. We just gonna stop watching you, bro. So, you know, don't play yourself, Vlad. So let me know what y'all think. It's your boy Days. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, click that hype button for your boy so we get this video into the algorithm. But most importantly, let me know what y'all boys think in the comment section. Who y'all rocking with? Aries Spears or Vlad? Let me know in the comments. I'm out.